The viral voice note that is making rounds on social media is being dispelled by a family member of the person heard in the voice note making serious threat against a female who goes by the name Denise. The person in this voice note is actually stating that don't believe a word that he stated in that previous voice note. In an updated report, we reported that the person that was heard on the voice note was actually taken into custody by the police. Now we have a new voice note to share with you, and when we return, we discuss this plus more to come on the program. This is Links 007 TV. Let's talk, and we'll be right back after the break with the details to come. Welcome back and thanks for joining us for the program. This is Links 007 TV. Let's talk. So recently there was a voice note that made rounds on social media with a person in that voice note who goes by the name Peter and another who goes by the name Denise was overheard in a discussion with one of the individuals threatening the other, and that was the female that was being issued with some real serious threat by a male that she once shared a relationship with. Now that made rounds on all social media sites and also triggered the actions of the local police force, I should say, as well. So the Jamaica Constabulary Force actually looked into the situation and so far took the individual into their custody in order for some questioning. Whether or not this individual was charged with any offense, it's still unclear, but he remains in the custody of the local authorities. So if you remember the voice note I'm referring to, I'm just going to play a short clip of it, then I'm going to go over to a new voice note that is making rounds on social media. So this was the actual voice note that triggered the actions of the local police force to arrest this individual for the threats being made against a female, towards a female that he once shared a relationship with. So this was the voice note.
If I last thing me have to do, if I last thing me have to do, but listen very careful. If I last thing me have to do, me have to kill you. If I last thing me have to do, me have to kill you. If you come up on Peter, if you come up on his tongue, anywhere upon his tongue.
So there you have it. That was just a short clip of the previous voice note that was put out on social media with this male overheard threatening a female. Now the police acted, and they acted swiftly, just in order to protect the life of this female. Because when we look on the past few weeks with what is going on in relation to crime and violence and criminality and this space of killing of females, the police acted, and they acted swiftly in this case. Now there is a voice note being circulated on social media currently in relation to the previous voice note of a family member, and this one disputing everything that was said in the previous voice note, stating that you should not listen to what was said in the first voice note, as this was actually just a hoax and he will not do anything that he said he would have done in that voice note. So let's go over to this voice note now, where you will able to just listen to this female and just listen and just let me know how you feel, whether or not you should take this into account of what this female is actually stating in this real one. Because at the end of the day, you can't take threat lightly in this current era that we're living in. So I can't blame the female for what she did, and she acted in accordance with the fear of her life, because I think she was the one that actually reported the matter, and now that man is actually in the custody of the local authorities. So let me go over to this voice note now that is making rounds on social media for you to have a more detailed understanding of where I'm getting.
Listen all of the voice call, I see it all over the internet, and it look really bad. You understand? And I know I'm sorry for everything we say. I know I'm sorry. And me know for a fact that him not go kill Denise. And him full of chat. That's all him full of. I'm just one of them man that will talk things and him not doing it. I'm 100% sure. Denise is another first woman to hurt him. You understand? Denise is not the first person to hurt him. And just like how him say them things that so him say it and he not do nothing. He doesn't know. Yeah, I understand, but the whole killing me are going and you know people free for their life and whatsoever. But come on, man. Denise know. Say him is not that type of person. Come on, you have 4 kids. You have 4 kids. If not 3, 4. I think it's 4 kids you have. And you know, if the man at work and him give him money, chew up much partner for you and you're gonna leave. You can't want to leave with everything. You can't want to leave with everything. And men didn't know say she never want him. You understand? But you can't tell him nothing, you know. You cannot tell him anything. So you have to just love a man. And you know, fear for you and a man day and you take the man things. You just take it with no care. You understand? With no care. Yeah, you might have 4 or 3 children already, but when you get a picnic female, you dash it way, you're almost dead while doing it. Come on. If him never kill you for that, what you do? I think I just really upset, yeah, man. I just wish him never did say them things there. As I know, you know, mean it, but Denise and I first woman who hurt him. And it hurt me to see every woman come and hurt him after all the good them when do. Everybody just come and use him. Just come and use him. It's not fair. You understand? It's not fair. And everybody go through phases in their life with them partner. And you know, as a woman, man, you get certain things and you cuss and you say the most things when you're upset. But that's just in the moment. While you have some man where we say it and then we do it. But there's always 2 sides to the story because you have woman who have take man things and they know it's not easy to take care of 4 pitney and a woman when none of them are not fear one. You understand? And the man show the partner, you get the money, you pay for the something. Yeah, it's in your name, but it's not yours. Be honest enough to say it's not yours. What you gonna do with that something they know? You know the farm with me know of. What you gonna do with it? You know how we making do what I do? You gonna take you and spitefully now give me because you know you in the day and he say he babes all the money you go buy look good things, put in your house and 3 things them in your name, you want everything. Come on man, have conscience. Have conscience. Have conscience. And I say you do things. Me not say man have right for kill a man, you know, don't get me wrong. I am not saying that. You understand? I'm not saying that if you're a woman there and she want to leave, you make she go on. But at the same time, ladies, remember people have feelings. I know the first time this happened. And if the first person will hurt him way more than you. If him never kill the person there, then him not kill you. I saw him full of chat. First of all, him don't have no links nowhere. I mean 100% sure that him not have no links. When I listen to something, me not lie, me literally laugh. Because me know I saw him stay. And it just hurt me because a lot of person don't know the type of person he is. You understand? But a lot of persons can say yes, he's not a killer. And ladies, be careful how you use people boy pitney. They need to have boy pitney. You know you have boy pitney. You would want to say a woman come and use your son. You understand? What do you, when you're sick down there, you should have left him that time. If you did plan to leave, you should have leave. You understand? If you see it now work, you should have leave long time. You sit down and wait, make him man throw up this heap of partner and do everything and then no, and that's how you do things. People have feelings, man. People have feelings. People have feelings.
Now that was the voice note that is currently making rounds on social media with this female disputing the actual claims made in a previous voice note of a family member. Now what is happening in our country, and when threats such as these are issued, you can't take it for granted based on what we've seen happening and the trend developing in which violence are being portrayed against female, with a number of them losing their life from the past few weeks now. So with what happened in this current one, I believe as if you just have to just protect yourself in the best possible way if you're a female. And if anyone should issue such threats such as these to you, you have to act, and you have to act very swift, because you can't just say, all right, he's not going to do it, and take things for granted, because that's what many females have done in the past, and most of the time they don't even survive to actually tell the tale of what happened. So you have to just try your very best to put yourself in a position and try your very best to avoid conflicts, especially in relation to domestic disputes. But females as well, you are out there and you're dating these men, and you don't want these individuals, and you just pretend as if you want them, not justifying what the maids are doing towards you in the end, because that is uncalled for at the end of the day. But females, you really need to start put on your thinking caps and just try your very best to not to resort to just using an individual for financial gain, because at the end of the day, that individual might believe as if they have invested their hard-earned cash, their time into you, and then you just want to walk away from the situation. Now, some males might allow you to just do that, while others, they take it on a more psychological level, and they will start think about doing things that is very, very sad in the end of the day, if you know what I mean. So you have to just know what you're getting yourself involved with, or the situation you're getting yourself entangled with at times, and just in order to protect your own self and the well-being of you and others around you as well, because most of the time others are drawn into the situation who basically knew nothing about what was going on, and they themselves get hurt in the end. So you have to know what you're doing. In relation to what was said in this voice note by this female, I can't really 100% agree with what she said, because at the end of the day, you don't know the heart of an individual. You can't say that he won't do it, because at the end of the day, you don't know that level of anger that has built up within him over these past relationship that he has had in the past. Maybe this is the boiling point for him now, and this is maybe he's at the point where he believes as if he needs to act out on what he has experienced over the few years or the past years that he had breakups with other females. So you can't justify and say he won't do it in the end, because at the end of the day, you don't know this individual heart. You might think you do, but you don't. He might have issued threat in the past that he did not act out on. However, he might have been serious on this one, and then you yourself, you would have left in total shock and in disbelief. Just drop it in the comment section though. Let me know how you feel about this story. Thanks for watching Links of Blood 7 TV. And if it's the first time you're watching, please subscribe to the channel, click that notification bell, and click on all so you're always updated with the latest report. Peace out and bless, and much respect goes out to you, the viewers, as always, for supporting the movement of Links TV.